guy pumping gas knows you finna vlog, so you needed the windshield clean. Just kidding. He has no idea, but they pump gas for you, and I guess like while he was waiting for the gas to fill, he went ahead and fixed this.
Gracias.
And if you're courteous enough, you give him a little tip. Hey guys, it's Sunday, and today we actually go back home. I wish we could stay a little bit longer, but we can't. I mean, we can, but it would just be a little bit harder since we had already got tickets, and we tried to change our flight back home, but it was just a crazy amount to change it. Like, it was just crazy. Like, it was buying a whole nother entire trip again. But yeah, we just left the house, and my grandma is still the same. So we're heading out right now. It's currently, I don't know what time it is, to be honest.
6:30, bro.
6:30. Right.
7. Fuck.
7. My lips are so dry. They look like super plump, but like so dry at the same time. My nose was actually bleeding last night because the air here is so dry. I'm still super dry from the flight and just like everything in general. Like, my throat's dry, my nose is dry, my skin's dry. I didn't bring any lotion because we only brought carry-ons and there was just not enough room.
How was your shower last night?
Oh my gosh. We were at my aunt's house, well, like where my grandma's at with her. It's so fun. And like, I didn't even think to check or like to ask if the shower worked. I just assumed it did. Well, the shower worked, but the hot water didn't. So I just opened them just to kind of see what was what, like which one was gonna be hot. And like, none of them would get hot. And I was like, okay. But then the one on the right started like slowing down. There was like a little bit of water coming out. And then I closed it, and then I opened it again, and it was warm, and I was like, yes. And then it stopped completely. Nothing came out of the shower. And I was like, and I had already undressed and everything. And I couldn't just like throw a towel on me because the only towel that I had was a hand towel. Because his mom actually gave me a towel, and she was like, here, so you can, you know, dry your face when you wash it or whatever you may need. And I used that like to dry my entire body, or like that's what I took. So I couldn't just walk out and be like, hey, does the water work or anything? And so I just like threw my shirt on and my shorts, and I walked out there. Luckily my aunt was right there, so I was like, dude, if somebody else walks up here and like, I don't know, I'm gonna be like, hey, where's my aunt? But she was up there, and I was like, does the hot water not work? And she was like, nope, the hot water heater thing is broken. And I was like, great. She says that she just puts it in the bucket and like uses the cup or whatever. And she was like, you want to do that? I'm warming up some hot water. But she was warming it up for my uncle. So I was like, no, that's fine. I'll just take a cold shower. It was cold as hell.
So you
like,
went back in there?
Yes.
Fuck that.
Like, I had just peeked out the door.
Oh,
I hadn't
okay.
fully dressed. I already had everything off, and I just threw my shirt and shorts over just so I can ask her. Since we went to the rancho, like, my skin was full of dust, my face was full of dust, and when I was scrubbing, the water was brown. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that I did this. But it was freaking cold, especially because it was like hot. Like, it was actually hot in the rooms and stuff, and jumping into the cold shower, you would think it would feel good, but it was like too cold. It was like, no, just the worst. When I turned like my back to the water, I was like, what the heck did I just do? Like, I was just like, no, I shouldn't have done this.
At this moment?
Yeah, at that moment was when I knew that I fucked up. We're going back to his parents' house because we're actually flying out of Guadalajara to Houston. So we're on our way to Tepa right now, which is, what is it, like an hour, 45 minutes-ish? 45 minutes or an hour?
What?
From Guadalajara?
Oh yeah, about an hour.
Yeah, it's about an hour out of Guadalajara. We have to be at the airport at 12. I don't know if I mentioned this. His parents are actually here too. They actually just came to like vacation though. And they leave tomorrow. So vacay. Oh yeah, y'all definitely seen the vacay because they brought the banda, so obviously they was turning up. We got a little too dark. Oh, it's hot. So yeah, we're on our way out. So, and it's kind of dark. I don't know if you guys can actually even see anything. Babe, I didn't even let you say hi today. You did?
You see me yet? Hopefully it's a straight shot this time.
Hope so too. I hope the cop thingies, roadblock
We're
thingy
not going to
doesn't.
do that loop, no. We're going straight. Fuck that.
Oh
I
my
want to hit
God.
traffic.
Good. I was honestly so freaking scared, and it wasn't even scared because we had something to hide. Like that's not the case at all. Like at all. Y'all
Just
know.
the stories you hear.
You hear like the craziest stories, like like they request money or they don't let you go, and like I'm like, dude, we didn't bring like a lot of money with us, like at all. Like first off, we don't even have a lot of money to begin with, and like I was just like, dude, I hope they don't like ask us for some crazy amount that there's no way in hell we're gonna come up with. And just like, no, I didn't even know what to think. Like, I was just like trying to keep an eye on Octavio. Like he pretty much immediately took him to the back of the truck to get like, I guess his side of the story about where we're going and stuff. And then he came over here. I don't know, it was just like super intimidating. Just the look and attitude he had kind of thing. And I get it, they have to be like the tough guys and try to intimidate you so you can like, if you're hiding something, they can see it. It just makes me nervous.
But it's like I say, I mean, if you're scared of them, you're only gonna make it worse. They're intimidating or whatever, but you can't let them see that. Just like they can't let you see that they're soft.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense. I don't
They're
know.
humans. We're all humans, babe.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all guys later.
We'll see you guys later. My arm hurts. Y'all, look at this view.
That view, though.
This is so pretty. Just imagine waking up to this.
No worries, no bills, no nothing.
I don't know about that. The video definitely does not do it justice. In person, it's just like 10 times better.
Yeah.
Possibly a million times better.
It does do a justice in how dry it is, though.
Oh, yes.
There's like 0% humidity. Totally normal for people to have their dogs on their like roof, pretty much. Yeah, they pretty much just chill up there on the roof. Living large.
Large and in charge. Oh, this is so rainy. Oh my god, if my fucking seatbelt would freaking let me go. houses here are just so beautiful. Don't you think?
Old.
Yes, very. This is, what is it?
Lagos de Moreno, Jalisco.
Is it Jalisco? Oh.
They just have a different plate than us.
Jalisco. I like these things. I don't know what they're called, but I really like this. Some guy here selling newspapers. We're going in an uphill. That's where we just. This is downhill. I don't know if you can see that much, but them hills here is as steep.
They're like, fuck.
Huh? Those people coming up. Yeah.
You can't even see this shit, you see?
And then you get like messed up as hell.
You fucking get an aneurysm on in that bitch. Look at this.
Oh, that's really pretty. I don't know what this is, but we're obviously not from here. Ooh, look at that. So pretty. This looks really big, doesn't it?
What?
The town or city?
It's huge, bro.
It's huge? Yeah.
It's humongous. Well, this is probably 2 or 3 times bigger than the Lotus.
It looks massive.
See how they cross the street here?
Swami.
That whole street's full of them.
Oh my god, that truck just looked like it fell out of nowhere. That street looks steep as hell.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is crazy.
See, can you imagine having a drone, bro?
And getting footage.
Drone, you need to hit us up, man.
Drone. A drone's not a brand.
Drone people.
Somebody with a drone want to donate it to our channel. We can get some cool aerial shots.
Look at that.
Yeah. I love you, seatbelt. So we just safely passed that checkpoint thing. He was just like, go ahead. I was like, yes. We actually thought we were going around it and then ended up going through the same exact way. I don't know how it happened, but.
You gotta go through around the back over there. I've never been that way.
Oh, okay. Well, we went a different way though because we didn't go through the city.
We went through the city.
Yeah.
Right now.
Oh, are you gonna be able to pass over? But yeah. Happy that's over with. And it's bright now, and I'm wearing the same shirt as yesterday. Cause
Oh, it was the same day. Look at me too.
look at this mountain. Looks like it's the roof on top of the building. Now tell me this mountain does not look like a person laying down with that being the belly. That's their face. Right there. But Octavio says that's titties.
A big belly with titties.
A big belly with titties. Okay.
I never thought about
You never thought about what?
that I could make it over there.
What?
I don't want to tell you, but
What? You made me feel like
this, babe.
Well, me either, but I don't. You said you drove over here and.
Yeah, but I don't remember shit.
Well, no wonder I was wondering why you said you was nervous.
Yeah.
I was like, why the heck is he nervous?
I didn't want to tell you because then you'd be all worried and shit.
Oh my goodness.
But you just gotta do it.
Mazapan swag. Bruh. I had no idea. I thought you were like, yeah, I got this shit, man.
But yeah, I was
When you were-
confident we could do it, but I mean, I was scared. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Well, I'm glad we made it safely. I won't say there and back. We're not back yet, but
Almost.
Yeah.
Not for you.
whoa. What an asshole. Did y'all just see that?
I saw you drive.
That I didn't know that he was nervous. Like, I feel like he's like Superman. He usually can do like freaking anything. So like, I just thought he like was like, yeah, dude, totally do that.
I mean, I knew I could do it, but I was very nervous.
2 honeys. Empty wallies.
Like $5.
I think I have like 50 pesos or 20. I don't know.
156.
Oh, Jesus.
You want to use the restroom?
Yes, please.
What is it? That's it. She liked it.
You're dumb.
She gave me a discount.
You discount my ass.
Yeah.
Why didn't you give it to you for free?
Go by there and close it.
Close it?
Let me put the phone down.
Yeah.
They're gonna start looking to watch.
Look at this.
I don't know if we should go with the Tepa through here.
Sufuelos? Look, you can literally see the entire city from here. So cool.
The one over there, you get pulque. But it's gonna, you sell that big stick in the middle.
Yeah.
It has to have that for you to be able to get pulque.
Oh, okay.
Pulque is just like,
Sweet.
it has alcohol, but it's just fat. Look,
Look at this tree here. That's kind of funny.
it's kind of like an old tequila, I guess.
Like
Old
wine-ish?
liquor. Yeah, wine-ish. But it's very, very, very weird taste.
That's where Adrian's from, right?
Each for life.
Hashtag Loki's for life. Whoa, look at that house on top of that hill.
That's the chocolate.
Is that Chapo?
Yeah.
Swear to God. Oh my God. El Chapo's his uncle.
Yeah. Well, he's right there. He was handing cut. This is guest house down here.
For a second, we thought he was gonna stop us.
That's where we used to work. See the mezcal over there?
Yeah, that like way over there.
Yeah.
What did y'all used to do?
Fix up the land to plant the mezcal and shit.
Like whenever there was no mezcal yet, y'all used to.
Or like, you know, clean up around it with tractors and shit. And that's where they had a fucking pony.
They knocked you down.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this tree. It's so pretty. So pretty. Is that the cop in front of us?
It's the same. Probably just had thick shit.
Last toll here.
De Patitlán, ¿pa' dónde, María?
Derecho. Because Yucalaca is to the left.
Ya, Abuelica. Oh, look at that fountain. You remember what's that yet or no?
I don't remember where what is. So here's the 500 front. And then, oh, the back has a chick on it? Look at that. That's cool. Oh, so much detail over here. Yeah, I didn't know Walmart existed in Mexico.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know it was here.
Hello, Alice. We're at the souvenir shop. Look at how cute these little dolls are. Look, there's Frida Kahlo.
Yeah. I don't even know what they have here.
Buenas tardes. So Octavio actually had to check his bag because he brought tequila. And they have a s'mores frappuccino here. How crazy. They only have s'mores in the US like during the holiday season. So that's pretty badass. Okay. Neck pillows. Hey guys.
How's it going?
So we are at
Guadalajara Airport.
waiting to board. And we're flying United, so...
So, wish us luck, even though you're not gonna see this video till...
And I'm wearing leggings.
The luck ain't gonna work because when you see this, we already gonna be beat the fuck up.
Yeah, probably. There's the plane right there. And we're at the charging station.
Yeah. And I had to check in my bag because I had tequila.
Yeah.
Gotta do it for the tequila. And it's new, so... But... Can't find that over there, so I gotta do it.
Yeah.
I gotta do it. And it's brand new.
Oh yeah, it's like new to the market.
We're tired.
Seriously.
Wish we were going home. To our home, but...
Yeah, I wish we were like flying in closer. We're flying into Houston. From Houston, we're gonna pick up the truck and
Gotta pick up the baby girl.
We gotta drive to Baton Rouge in 4 hours. took us like 5 or 6 to drive here. I mean, to drive to Houston, even though we were going like 70 and 80 the whole time.
No traffic.
Like, I don't understand why. Maybe because we were both like freaking tired. But we actually ate shrimp earlier. And
shrimp cocktail.
Yeah, shrimp cocktail. That was the first time I've ever had shrimp that's like room temperature kind of thing, like a little warm. But yeah, it was pretty good. We had some shrimp yesterday in Dolores. Weak. But whatever. It wasn't the worst shrimp I've had.
I told her we could not leave without trying the shrimp.
And we did that like right before his
Coming
parents
over here.
drove us over here to the airport.
So yeah, we'll peace.
So.
Spread your wings and fly, go. And fly, go.
What if a piece of that wing is so off?
Then I don't know what the fuck. Then we'll just fall in the fucking water and die. That's the one. Wait, do we go on that? No, we don't, right?
That's Humble right here.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is where the car show was, right? Jesus, motherfucking Christ.
Remember when we drove to the bridge one time when I was
We
going to
did.
get the Cody's brother?
Well, when we went to the car show too, though?
Huh?
When we went to the car show too?
Yeah.
Look at all these houses. They look the exact same.
I spread the wealth, I spread the wealth. Hey, look at all this money in the sky. I spread the wealth, I spread the wealth. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that's the type of shit she like. Girl, I'm on my way.
So we're in Houston now, yay! No?
Yeah.
I'm excited to be back.
Not really. I wanted to stay.
I mean, I wanted to stay, but like now that I've been on the plane and like I just want to get home. Yeah. Can you tell I'm having a bad hair day? Bad day. Now let's see how fast this goes.
Now I gotta find my bag.
Crazy hair don't care right now because we're home. Not really.
Not really home.
We're in Houston. We're in the truck now though.
H-Town.
We don't know where to eat.
Well, are we staying or no? I already told him
Then
I
let's
didn't know
stay.
if I was going.
Oh my gosh, my hair is so crazy.
We haven't slept in like 5 days.
Yeah, pretty much. Like we're a little zombied.
We probably got about 6 hours of sleep.
Y'all know we flew United. I don't know why I'm throwing the peace sign. Bruh, that plane did not have chargers, screens, or what else?
We didn't need a charger. We needed a plug.
Oh yeah.
Nothing.
Well, the little thingy where you plug your charger in. And then some chick like fainted or was drunk or I don't even know what happened. And then when we landed, we didn't wait long, but we had to all wait until EMS got in there and like took her or whatever. And I don't know, it was like 2 chicks that were like I don't know what was going on. They needed oxygen and I don't know. But I wasn't too impressed with United.
We weren't judging or anything, but we didn't expect this.
I was wanting them to try harder. That's what I wanted, because I'm like, the rep y'all have right now, y'all better be like A1. Like American Airlines, when we were on the way over there, the guy was announcing very professional. He was like, you know, thank you for flying American. And these are like, I think it was like, thank you from United or something. It was like super plain, super. And the guy that was like announcing the safety thing that they have to do at the beginning, he kept on messing up, and then he was reading it off his phone, and then he would pause a little bit, and it was just crazy.
And not even in Spanish.
Yeah.
You coming from Mexico. When you go to Mexico, they have to translate it.
And I don't know if that's just United, but American did it both times. Did they do it whenever we left here?
They even did it when we flew from Houston to Dallas. They did in Spanish and English.
I don't know. I wasn't impressed. I honestly was like, they're going to be trying extra hard because of the rep they have right now.
No.
And nope.
I can tell you what. I'd rather drive
than take United again. The other complaint I had, the third one, was the Wi-Fi. You had to pay for it. You had to pay. And I don't know how many airlines are like this, because obviously this is my first time flying. He's flown before. But like, oh, my hat hair is crazy. But you had to pay. It was either per minutes or like the entire flight. But I'm like, okay, first off, on the seats it says like free small device Wi-Fi. It didn't work on the phones. Like, what? I don't know. It was just like not happy about it at all. I didn't know we were flying United until like after we had already booked, because I booked it on like over the phone. Because I just wanted to make sure we had seats like together, and
this was the first time.
Yeah, exactly. Also, I just like wanted to sit with him. Like, why wouldn't you want to sit with the person you're traveling with? Like,
man,
you know.
I'm trying to get over here with some
Shut up.
ladies, and you're over here cock blocking.
Shut up. You're dumb. And then
I end up sitting with the fainted lady. Oh shit.
And then like online, I didn't know how to see if like we were together, because like it wouldn't give me the option to like choose seats or like view like the overall seating thing. So I had to call, and then they didn't have the flight that I wanted on the way back, so they gave me this one. And I honestly forgot to ask who it was with. I was really, really happy with American. Like, they honestly went above and beyond. Like, it was super professional. United, whenever the girl like was feeling bad or fainted or whatever, the people were flipping. I know they're not professional, but they're supposed to have a level of professionalism in their job. Like, that's their job, like to act professional. They weren't being professional at all. One of the flight attendants told somebody to announce for everybody to like sit down and stay buckled or whatever while they handled the situation. And they just like went on and was like, seatbelt light, and then it was like it. And I was like, what? That was it? It wasn't even like, hello, we're dealing with the situation or something. Like, we'd like for everybody to stay seated and buckled or whatnot.
The reason for that, when you have an emergency, you're supposed to act professional and relax, because you're gonna freak everybody out.
Yeah, they were freaking us out kind of. Like, I was just like, yo, is she even alive over there? Like, they were like, oxygen, oxygen, oxygen. And then like they didn't have gloves, and they were like, we need gloves for this. And then they were like, if anybody's a nurse, we need you to come back here and help us. It was just crazy. I didn't think it was as professional as American at all. Like, it was like, it was a 1 and American was like a 10. Obviously this is my first time flying, so I can't compare it to any other airlines, but that was like my first impression.
And the thing is, when you have a long flight, like when we went from Dallas to Guadalajara, we had movies, bro. They even gave us headphones. They gave us headphones, so you
I actually
could watch
have them
on your own.
They were actually decent
on the little screen. And new movies, out of the movie theater, right there. You didn't have to pay anything.
I watched Fences on the way over there, and that's not even that's not that old of a movie.
It's on Redbox, but still.
Yeah, I mean, these headphones probably still work.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're not even like the ones that you buy at the store that are $5. These are like better quality.
I know y'all need these because y'all have iPhones. Here you go.
Yeah, exactly. We're like the 7s.
Yeah, United, bro. You need to get your shit together, cause
y'all finna go up.
And then you get out the baggage claim, and it says United baggage claim that way. Everybody else,
all others,
that way. So we feel retarded now.
Like, well, I know about the leggings thing, and like I think that should be like done with, because I understand when you're flying with the family member. Yeah, I'm wearing leggings. If you're flying with a family member, you're getting a huge discount, or you're flying for free. Why would you not dress as professional as they're telling you that you need to?
They tell me, you getting a free flight, you wear a suit. I'm getting a motherfucking tuxedo.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
Even
like,
if it's a rental.
I understand that. The one thing that I don't like condone is the whole dragging the guy out of the airplane. Now that's a little crazy. That's a little crazy.
So yeah, I mean, United, bro, fuck, I don't know what you're gonna do, but we ain't going to United again.
No.
I'm sorry.
Well, I guess if that's like the only airline that's left and like that, no? Okay.
Well, it's an emergency, like
yeah,
it was this
like it
time.
was this time.
Bro, you're bored as fuck. You don't have signal, you don't have nothing. And even first class didn't have a plug. I checked when we walked out.
Oh, really? I forgot to check.
They didn't even have a TV.
And the guy announcing kept on saying, please unplug all your devices. Unplug?
From where, bro?
For exactly from where? We had no plugs, and somebody was like, my phone's dying, I need a charger. And like, I was just like, bro, me too. Like, my phone was dying, and then we bought one of these before we left. One of these
External
things.
power.
Yeah, this thing. And because we have two, we took our phones, one of the iPads and the computer, and also the GoPro. So we wanted to make sure that we had enough like battery on all of them for on the way.
I've never drove like that over there. Or I mean, I drove, but not like that. That far. I mean, it was almost 4 hours. You know, I wanted to be safe. I want to have, if we have to use the roaming, we have power. So.
Yeah, definitely.
And we did ended up needing it, so I'm glad we had it.
The only thing was last night I didn't get to charge it because the plug was like across the room, and we were gonna leave early, and I didn't want to be like, you know.
But that's why I told you leave it there, because the light switch was right there.
Oh, well, I should have, but it was like really hot, and I just didn't want to keep it on there. I don't know, my bad. It's my fault.
No,
so like,
I mean,
it's my fault that we needed chargers in a way, but at the airport we put it to charge for a little bit, and like it kind of helped.
I will say this. They had my bag ready. At least I'll give them that.
Yeah, right
Other
as
than
we
that,
walked over there.
No.
Yeah.
What we do?
What we do, getting money. That was our little first impressions / rant.
Look at mine. Look at mine. When we went to her grandma's, like, you know, we're walking around, I was fine. But as soon as we sit, you know, I was like, fuck, oh shit. But yeah, now we're gonna find a hotel, I guess, hopefully.
Yeah, we need some good sleep.
$5 hotel, $5.
$5 foot long. Overall, my first time flying was pretty good.
What you
I expected it.
1 out of 100.
1 out of 100. Like the experience, not with like the airlines, but the total flying experience.
Yes.
It was.
How easy it was. I mean, you know, like, was it easy?
It was like 90. I thought it was gonna be way harder. I thought everything was gonna be way harder than it was. But like I also had him to help. Like we helped each other. So yeah, you took us to a lot of places. Like you were like, oh, that way, this way. Like we helped each other out. So like it wasn't just me, and it was good. Like it was really good. I would definitely do it again.
Would you fly by yourself now?
By myself. Yeah, I think so.
And
But the only thing I wouldn't do, I don't think I would check a bag. I just don't want to do it. And like, oh, have I been having that on my nose? Or oh no, that's a freckle.
My parents they had to wait about 2 hours to get their baggage in Guadalajara.
So we took 2 little carry-ons. We didn't plan on checking them, but we ended up checking his.
But my
on the
drunk
way
ass
back.
over here had to get tequila, obviously. So
That was the only reason, absolute only reason we had to check it. We didn't plan on checking anything. And on the way over there, I was happy that we didn't check anything. On the way back, we had time. So like, you know, I didn't mind about that. Like on the way over there, we just wanted to get there and get out of the airport as soon as possible. That was a success. And I would definitely do the whole carry-on thing again, for sure.
I don't know if you're going for longer though.
Yeah. Well, the thing, I don't know. Yeah, it just depends, honestly. I took like 4 or 5 outfits though. So like that was pretty good.
And if you're scared of flying or anything, like, you know, oh, I don't know, I ain't gonna find it or anything like that, it's very easy. It's not like it seems. And I think that's what a lot of people have about airplanes or like airports, and she had that. Don't be closed off and say, no, I can't do it. You can do it. It's everybody's so helpful.
Yeah, they are.
the
Like you
airport.
can ask like one question and they'll
Everybody.
like answer like anything. They'll like, just give you all the information you need to know.
Except
Except what?
was not helpful.
Who's not helpful? Me?
Fucking United.
Oh.
That motherfucker was a dick over there.
Yeah, the guy, whenever we got there, I gave him my phone because whenever we got our tickets here, we needed that, what was it? The number with the letters and stuff.
Confirmation number.
Yeah, that one. And I gave it to him and he was like, and then he asked him for a pen because he was like, fill this out. He was like, you have a pen? He was like, no. I was like,
how the fuck you want me to fill it out?
ahorita me corto y ahorita le escribo con el dedo. And then whenever I got on, he was like right there on the side of the entrance to the plane. And he was just like, I was like,
bitch.
I'm just trying to get home. Why you giving me a little attitude over here?
And I got searched, man.
That, yeah,
I list because of my beard.
Oh, maybe. No, I don't know. The lady in front of me had gotten like taken to the side, and I thought it was man.
Her man.
Oh, her man. And then I thought it was every other person. So then I like waited, and the other two kept going, and I was like, so wait, what are they doing? And I thought they had to go on a different plane. I was kind of like low-key freaking out, and I should have waited. I thought I just wasn't allowed to. So like I just went in the plane and I was like, oh my god, I hope he comes in this flight too. Like I was like, what the heck? And then I saw him and I was like, yeah. I was actually recording whenever I saw you. I was like, he's coming.
They got this little paper, clear paper, and like rub it on me. And she was like this.
No, she wasn't. You're dumb.
She was. She was like, oh yeah.
You're stupid.
And she like put in this little machine to make sure you don't have any gunpowder residue or
chemicals or anything, I guess, or whatever
drugs,
they test for.
Whatever they do. I was like, oh shit, when it was like processing and it was like approved, I was like,
why would you even be worried?
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, you get like, what did I touch? What if I touched a handle and somebody else had touched it and they had
Bro,
something?
You know they got nothing on me. I run from them. They gonna
Oh
catch
my
me.
god.
I take a fucking plane fly with you.
You're dumb. Okay, we'll see you guys
gonna be
later.
my co-pilot.
If we la pilota. If we
La piloto.
Oh yeah, that la piloto. Is it? I don't know.
What la
Whatever.
pilota, but hey, I don't know. It sounds weird. It sounds better piloto. La piloto.
We're talking about that novela that comes on like Univision, I think. His mom
We're
watches
just
it.
rambling because we're tired.
Yeah,
hungry,
pretty much. We need to get
mad
food.
at United. Fuck you, United, bro.
The only thing we've had today is like little snacks and the
Shrimp cocktail.
Yeah, shrimp cocktail. I'll put a picture of it. I didn't record anything because I was with his parents and like we were in a rush, and it was loud there. It was loud. That's what. Yeah, I honestly can't wait to go back again. Like this time wasn't a vacation, but we had like a little bit of time. Yeah, we did a lot with like the time that we
Visited
had.
my grandma that I haven't seen in so many years. And her grandma, her family. I met a lot of her
like
family.
everybody, yeah, and like everybody was so sweet. Like
they're like,
it was just like,
you have to stay here.
yeah.
Blah, blah. Okay, sure, hell yeah. I mean, it's not cheap or anything, but
definitely
it's
not.
nice.
No. I mean, we kind of, I want to say, like, took advantage in a way that we were already there and, you know, looked around and we had time.
I'm glad you met my grandma.
Yeah,
She's
me
still
too.
alive and well.
Yeah.
I wish
I'm
I
glad.
met your grandma
Yeah.
like that, but at least I met her.
Yeah, exactly. And at least we got to see her and talk to her, even though, I mean, she isn't, like, how she was, but
She's strong, bro.
very strong. Like,
You know, I had to pass off to that lady.
I couldn't even like believe that like I've never seen that, obviously, and I don't know, it's just crazy how strong she is.
Like, just seeing how she wants to talk, like, made my throat, like, kind of knot, bro. Like, I almost cried.
Yeah, and she was still moving a lot, like, but she just wasn't.
When you would talk to her.
Yeah, and she would like, you know, hold your hand, like grip it, like she still had like she still moved, and it's been nearly a week since she hasn't ate or drank or spoke anything, and so it was just crazy, just the gesture she was doing. You could just see it. We were praying to her on Saturday, and like you can just see that she was just happy, like even though
to say something,
yeah,
she wouldn't move so much.
Yeah, she wasn't speaking at all, but like you could just tell, like you just feel she was happy, like felt good that she was happy. Like I don't know, it's just I feel like it's just
surrounded by so much love.
It's just a feeling. I guess it's not like, if you haven't gone through that, I think it just sounds like kind of crazy a little bit, but yeah, after I seen like in what condition she was and how much she was hurting, I wasn't as sad, but like obviously I'm still sad. It's impossible not to be. And I told her that we were coming over here. I told her that he was here and where he was from, and that we flew to Guadalajara and then we drove over there. So I just like, at first I just didn't know how to feel about like talking to her, because like, I don't know, I just like wanted her. Oh, I'm like moving it a lot, sorry, my arm hurts. Okay, I'll just put it here. At first I didn't know like how to go about like talking to her, because like it just like, I don't know, like I just wanted her to talk to me back. Like I was just like,
It just,
like I tried to speak and I was just like crying, because like I just wanted her to like talk to me again.
she remembered you, because when you told her who you was, she was like, it's crazy, bro. But hopefully she'll be in a better place and stop suffering.
Yeah, definitely. Like after I saw like the condition she was in, like I was just like, I think that's like the best at this point. And they were just like praying for her to like rest in peace and just like not be in the pain that she was. And like the people that were like praying and singing to her last night sang so beautifully. And I'm pretty sure my mom said that like one of the ladies that that we prayed with like that day on Saturday, it was just like 1, 2, 3, 4, it was like 5 of us, right? In the room right there. And I think she said she liked how that lady prayed. So like I'm happy that the lady was there and was able to pray like for her, and we were able to pray for her and hold her hand, and she still gripped our hand, and you know, she like would move her eyes too. And so I don't know, it's just crazy to see how strong she still is at like the condition she's in.
Without anything, no medicine.
Exactly.
No fluids, nothing.
She was at home. And and I honestly like didn't want to go see her in a hospital. Like I know some people just like rather their family members like go to the hospital and do as much as they can, but like I feel like once you know they're hurting, like everything they're gonna do is just gonna try to keep them alive, and they're still gonna be hurting, or they're just not even gonna be feeling anything or knowing what's going on, and just there. And I think it's just like her children, which like my mom and my uncles, like, you know, spoke about it and like thought that was like the best thing to do. So I'm glad we were able to go see her. I'm glad like we were just able to see her.
Yeah, and I'm glad I got to meet her, even though in that condition. But
yeah, let's go eat. I'm really hungry.
So peace. We'll see you at the hotel. Hotel. Hey, we're at the